gonna hear sirens or the police on standby. Nothing.
You honestly can't hear any of those things. It appears that either nobody has called the cops or the cops are gone.
Yeah, this really is a Stephen King novel.
You woman, you said that this is
Is that how you talk to women? Norman?
You
You
woman.
woman,
Hoo hooey. Woman.
Wahoo,
tell me,
waha.
thing.
It's Johnny
You know-
Bravo.
You with the boobs.
Apparently.
Come back to cave with John.
That was
Oh,
one
mama.
thing.
He just
Apparently.
gets really nervous around women, so he gets caveman brain.
I just can't.
Look, all of my blood flow is directed somewhere other than my head right now.
Look, it's fine.
Apparently,
You can
Well,
act.
you know this thing. What's its weakest spot?
Uh, I guess if you shot it in the head, it would die. Kinda. I mean, you probably won't stand still for that.
you can hit it with
What's
a
it
car.
been acting like?
It was chasing down an animal earlier in the park, and now it's an animal shelter. I can only imagine it's using more of those Pokeballs to capture more animals.
Oh, so it
Speaking-
is acting like Ash.
So it seems. I don't suppose those things could capture something other than animals.
Well, I never tried it, but I guess it could. I don't
can't-
see
I-
why not.
I kind
The
of,
principle's sound.
I just sigh. Look to the dog. All right, I know you can drive.
No, why would you know
No,
that?
you don't. You don't know
I
that.
don't know
Sorry.
why you would know.
Sorry, I thought.
No,
Just
we were
kinda
just
sigh.
talking if I could.
I know you're smarter than you are coming across, maybe.
You guys have suspicions that there's something up with me, but you don't
Yeah.
Like
know
you
exactly
haven't
what.
seen her do anything particularly like insane and obvious.
Just that I say bark and put it in a job application.
Again, there's no evidence that was you.
Yeah.
Circumstantial. at best.
The smart thing to do would to be to get her to the hospital and make sure that the police are on the way. But I get the feeling that if I don't do something, more shit's gonna happen. Injured woman versus animals.
We did establish we have beepers and whatnot, right? Could I just
Yeah.
give John the information that Ash is also like a
No.
no? Okay.
No, Steve, no.
Not with a beeper, you can't.
Then yeah. Smart thing to do would be to get her to the hospital. That's the smartest thing to do here. Only other thing I could do is make sure that the police have been called. Because at this point, he's attacking public facilities. It is definitely the police's problem now.
Army's
Fair
problem
enough.
At this point.
All right then. If you're gonna take her to the hospital, you take her to the hospital. Heidi, are you sticking with him?
I guess I'm sticking with them because
Well, it's up to you. You could get out.
I know. I'm
Oh, you
staying
could
with
have a
them.
legit Pokemon battle with that thing.
I'm not splitting up the team more than an
Heidi
RDS.
used bite. All right then. So you guys ignore the flaming kitten condos and go
I
to the
gotta
hospital.
protect John.
All right.
Yeah, but before we go, I would, well, after, on the way, whatever. Along the way, I would,
There are
See-
payphones.
yeah, I would actually use that to make sure that the police are at least responding, made aware of this event. If they
So,
All right.
a
When you
giant
dial
dragon is it-
911, you get a busy call sign. sound.
That's either good or bad. Oh, please be good. And then I try and get her to the hospital.
All right. Well, it's, it's a little bit full compared to. I mean, I realize we've been describing it as a hospital. In this town, what you have is a surgery. It's kind of like a combined doctor's office and a few operation rooms. It's less of a full hospital. At the moment, there are quite a few people in the waiting room, like a lot. But if you're happy to just leave the woman here, she'll be okay. You can just put her on a chair or something. Or you could talk to people, or it's up to you. There's a vending machine. It has snacks.
Once I get there, I would like to.
Heidi goes sniffs the vending machine.
It tempts you with its snackitude. I don't know what American snacks are, so it's got
Pretzels,
Doritos and other flavors of
Pretzels.
Doritos in it.
Dorito Puffs.
I'll just find a picture of a vending machine.
It has Doritos and rum, okay? That's what's in it.
It's got
Would she
panties.
be taking care of
Oh
I
wait,
left
that's
her?
Japan.
Like, if I told the nurse about her broken leg, and
Yes, you can go up and what do you say?
this woman's been injured with a broken leg. It seems like it hasn't been tended to in a while. I know you're busy, but I have to do something very important. If I leave her here, will she be safe? Well, safer than out there.
Do you know if she has insurance?
Yes.
I don't even know if she knows who she is at the moment. She's very out of it.
What's
Well,
her
we can
date of
always
birth?
bill her later. It'll be fine. You go.
What's-
Do whatever you need to do. She's
What's
in
the worst that
good
could happen?
hands.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. I get back in the truck and I guess upon starting up the truck, ask Heidi, you feel ready for this if we go up against that thing?
I jump on in the car and say bark.
In the front
Was
seat.
that excited or
You do
The
have
monotone
others.
bark.
Bark?
do I understand this as yes or no? Is my question.
I'm trying to do it as an energetic yes.
Well, you can explain your
All
bark
right.
as energetic.
All right.
Woof, woof.
She gives an
Then,
excited
yeah.
bark.
Then yeah.
All right. I think it's a high time to go back to the other guys. So,
Now for the more
you've got your
interesting.
data disk, you've got your hard drive.
Right. I give the disc to Liz. Is that right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Give the disc to Liz, in case one gets damaged, and then we move on to the next room, which was
All right.
to the right, I believe, was to us.
The next room has 3 big old tubes in it.
Ooh.
Like the kind of containers that you'd clichély see, clones floating in, those kind of vats.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I
They're
know
all
exactly.
empty at the moment, but there's a med kit on the wall. Well, I say on the wall. Half of it's on the wall. The other half is on the floor with scattered syringes by it.
I plug my HEV suit into it.
Already.
Mostly this area has files and things, and other than that, it appears to be empty.
Sure.
Time to grab the.
I take a photograph of the test tubes, I guess, with that Polaroid camera. I'm sure I can do it fairly straight.
Yeah. They are labeled so you can see like Pikachu and Squirtle and Charizard.
Does it? So
There
it
are
appears that
actually on the name tags. There are little chibi like baby drawings of the Pokemon.
Oh my god.
Oh, by the way, before we left that other room, could I grab the Pokeballs that are in that? I believe you said there were Pokeballs in there.
I don't recall this. I know we
Okay,
have one from
first
Ash.
question. Sorry, what does your message mean, critic? I want
It's-
to try and manipulate why wins and loses to help this kid feel better. Oh wait, no. What the fuck? My
That's from
scrolling
right.
thing was wrong. Okay, sorry. Through beeper, presumably. Action
Yes.
animal shelter. Please have something good. As far as I'm aware, the way beepers work is that you get like literally 7 digits in order to type stuff. So normally people use number codes.
Oh. I
So-
wasn't sure how these work, so
Yeah, they're not that impressive.
It's just
Oh,
to
Let's
let
create
you
a
know
code
that.
system.
Yeah, there's a code system, and it's basically for you to know that they want you to call them.
So,
Perfect.
what kind? Just decide between the two of you what you think would be a reasonable code you'd have that might be applicable.
Morse code.
enemy, something for enemy, danger.
You probably have you can probably say like the middle of town probably.
Is it letters and
Yeah.
numbers?
Well, meet me at work.
Oh,
I mean, I
just
don't
be like
think we're.
Midtown.
Yeah, that sort of thing. Sure.
Yeah, like Ash, danger, Midtown,
Now.
Pat. Now, yeah, that's a good way to put it.
All right.
Along probably something along the lines of, please hurry.
ASCP then.
Yeah.
Heidi says bark.
All right. You took a photo of the vats. All right. You done with that room?
No, I was going to
to
look for the
grab-
medical thingamajig. Did we just receive a text from John?
Oh
then?
yes, of course. You do receive the beeper message from him,
Well, the question is there signal down here?
which
for that.
says 6969, and you know what that means.
All right, meet him in town then. Sure, ASCP, whatever's. Okay, I took the photo. I was going to look through the medical
Yeah,
kit for
alright.
anything useful, but
Go
if I-
ahead.
I mean, okay, I'll quickly swipe it off the table and run out then.
Was I myself wrong to assume that that the fact that there were Pokeballs in that computer room?
You were in fact incorrect.
Okay. Damn. Oh, I think I saw blueprints of it. Okay.
Oh,
That room. Check it out.
John's
Is there like
text.
liquid in them?
Sorry, what? I got distracted.
Is there liquid inside the vats?
There's a little bit on the floor of each vat.
Okay. I don't think I have anything to, pick that up.
I mean, you could use one of the medical kit swabs or
Oh
something.
yeah, the syringe is on the floor. I could just empty
Ah,
one.
there you go. There you go.
Empty
yeah.
a
You
syringe.
gonna spray precious methadone onto the floor?
Of course not. Injects
Not
yourself.
the
I'll inject
methadone.
Oscar with it first before I do.
Of course.
Oh no, my heroin.
To be frank, these syringes may be useful.
This one's just full of like oxygen. That's a little bit strange.
That's good. Let me fill it up with this weird soupy clone liquid.
Okay.
It's sticky and white and sort of cloudy.
All right. Nice.
You're like my least favorite thing of all.
Right. That's stowed away. Grabbing. I presume Halo's grabbing all the.
Yeah, I got
Additional-
the med. got the med-
Do you say to Elizabeth why you're grabbing stuff and running?
Yeah, I was going to say John has given us a beeper message. We need to meet him
All right. Well,
as soon as possible.
we'll wrap our search in here first.
I mean, he did say as soon as possible, so I
As
guessing
soon as
maybe.
possible, we do need to investigate this. Else we won't
Okay,
know how to take that thing down.
then should we split up then?
Perhaps.
Because I don't even have the car here anyway. So
That's actually probably a good point. I probably would have been driving towards them, considering they didn't have a car.
You're
We'll
just
just
letting
leave.
them know to be ready.
Yeah,
All
we
right.
might.
Well, we're ready. We can just have to climb up the the ladder.
okay, so
I'm probably not going to be there for a little bit, so you.
so
probably
you
have
could
time.
say we have enough time to search at least one more room before you.
We have
arrive.
enough time for a quickie.
Easily.
Okay, me and Veronica make out. I mean,
Well,
Veronica.
yeah, Veronica just appears and Elizabeth is confused.
yeah, it's true.
It's like, what are you
Is
doing
it?
here? Aren't you supposed to be hitting people with a power fist in New Vegas, you
It's-
lesbian?
All your friends are dead. Killed them.
Yeah, they got blew the fuck up.
Spoiler alert.
It's really sad how there's like no endings in New Vegas where you're allowed to not blow up the Brotherhood. I mean, there's one.
Yeah.
Also, I
And
believe
that's
you
for
can
the
blow up
Brotherhood.
the Brotherhood before you meet her, so you can just break it to her. As soon as you meet.
I've actually never met her in game. I never go to the area she's in.
She's
But I
actually
know
pretty-
about her.
Oh, anyways, we're searching the other rooms.
Alrighty.
Going in,
Any more rooms to search?
swipe the entire room with the shotgun.
All right, you find one more room. It's got 2 chairs in it, facing back to back with an awful lot of electrical and magical equipment around it. They've got these sort of like brain cages on the top. I don't know how to put it other than the like transparent things that go on top of your head, like helmets with a lot of
Mhm.
wires coming out of the top.
Oh,
And,
okay.
In one of the seats is a human corpse.
God. Take a photo first
Oh,
of
does
all.
it stink?
How
Does it stink horribly
decomposed?
in here?
It looks to have been embalmed, but that means it smells of embalming fluid. It's of a very skinny white guy wearing a lab suit.
Oscar,
Yeah.
when you said that doctor died of cancer,
I
is
I
did
don't
they
think
find his body?
I don't think I said that, but I think I said the doctor was supposedly dead. Yes.
Did they have the body?
No, I have no idea. I've
Yeah,
nothing idea.
all he saw was a memorial site. They usually don't talk about the specifics of the corpse on somebody's old
Oh, like
memorial.
maybe they said, oh, the burial was
Have you seen 2000s memorial sites? They're so fucking creepy.
Oh, okay. Hold
I
on.
just want you to know that everything's in like Comic Sans and really bright, but it's talking about and our friend died at this time and just photos of them.
Well, it appears we found our doctor.
I
Eh?
mean, is that true? Does it look like the kind of person they expected
Well,
to
our
be the
doc-
doctor?
Well,
Well, the
he's got a
doctor-
name tag.
Oh, yeah. What does the name tag say?
It says his first name followed by Sheen. It's up to you guys what his first name should be.
Charlie.
Randy Sheen. Oh, Charlie. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Jeffrey.
No, I don't want to call him Charlie Sheen.
Yes.
Jeffrey.
My Sheen.
Jeffrey Wine Sheen.
M-A-I.
I want the
Chinese.
group to agree on a name, okay?
Michael Sheen.
Micro machine.
He's Asian. M-A-I.
His
Michael.
first name
Nickname
is
Mikey Mike Sheen.
His first name is Micromo.
Micro machine.
No, his first name is just Doctor, but spelled not in the way it was you'd spell Doctor.
Okay. I took a photograph.
D-O-K.
I took a
T-R.
photograph of this room, by the way.
Okay, you take a photo. So you were saying, Vixie, what was your suggestion?
I was saying if it's Michael, his nickname is Mikey Mike.
All right,
Yes.
I'm giving you 1 more minute to make a decision.
All right.
As a group.
This looks kind of magical. Do you want to give it a go there, Liz?
All right. Are there runes on the helmets?
Oh yeah, tons. Like
All right then.
fuck tons.
Seems like they did this little soul transference in here.
So you're examining it. You're examining the runes, right?
Yeah.
Then I think you should draw sharp. 'Cause you're investigating a mystery.
Do I do
The
Well,
the
first roll of the day.
do I do the help action?
I don't think. I mean, you have to say how you help.
Alrighty. I
You hold up the notepad for me.
I don't have to warm up the notepad. There's some electronics involved as well, and I cover that.
And you're sitting there
side.
cheering him on.
You
Yeah.
finger me.
I finger your asshole gently.
Okay. Okay, so you're
But
helping
pay-
me with
you,
the
you
wires
pay
and
more
the-
attention with something inside you. That's just the way it is.
Okay, so you're tech savvy.
Ever
You
since
help
you
me
were
with
a
the
child.
wires. We translate how magical stuff is done into electrical stuff.
Yeah, I
that.
handled the more technical side of it. Yes.
Okay. Well,
Hey,
got a mixed success. All right. Roll your what is it? Cool? I think it's cool for the help action.
Really? Okay. Cool.
I mean, on your sheet you'll probably just see the help action anyway. Yeah, it's help out. It's like the second one from the top.
Is it moves?
Like literally at the
Oh,
very
right.
top of your sheet.
God damn it. There we go.
Hunter
Found it. Found it. Hey, failure. I trip you into the machine, strap you in, and
instead of
activate it.
inserting your help into me, you insert your penis.
I mean-
I impregnate.
A failure with help out just means
I
you
don't
just
help.
didn't
scream.
even help. I'm
Oscar, I
honestly gonna
appreciate the
I'm gonna
gesture.
say don't mark an experience for that one because you haven't really you
Yeah.
haven't fucked up in an interesting way.
The room catches fire.
Oscar, I appreciate the gesture, but I think I can do this on my own.
I would say zips up his fly. I was trying to help.
All right.
All right.
Elizabeth, ask one of your questions.
Oh fuck. All right. What happened here? What's the recruit do? What can hurt it?
Well, we already established that it's normal firearms.
Yeah.
Okay.
When it comes to like, just be clear. You should ask something that could reasonably be like
Help.
the kind of thing you might learn from this.
Is there anything we can do to like? Can I find a weakness in here? I don't know. Maybe I strap this thing on his head while he's not looking.
That's a different way of asking
This
what can
is
hurt
not
it.
the room in which to find the weakness. I'm afraid you were already
fine.
in that room.
This is
Fine.
how they have achieved this techno. Yeah.
All right.
I admit you haven't found the weakness yet, but this is not the room in which
Right.
to ask that question.
Happened here? What's
It
the
is
creature?
one of the previous rooms. Hint, hint. All right, but which of the questions do you want to ask?
Fuck. Okay. What was it going to do? What happened here? I mean, I know what happened here. What sort of creature is it? Oh, okay, fine. What sort of creature is it?
Kind of
All
know
right.
that as well.
Yeah, it's I understand that a lot of these are things you can already pretty much guess, but I feel like I might as well have had the roll just to make sure that you can know these things. So yeah, clearly, from reading this, yeah, the runes on this, yeah, what the attempt here was to take the soul of a living creature on the point of death and put it into the body of something else so it can live on.
Oh my god, the professor is Ash Ketchum.
So the intent here was to try to just take this pre-existing, because you've seen from the notes that, I mean, this is a Magitech creation, the Ash thing. So they built it together, which means that Sheen helped make that one. But then as Dr. Sheen started dying, they have attempted to preserve his life by putting his soul inside that robot Ash thing.
Mm.
Although considering it acts nothing like him, that probably something went wrong with that. You'd guess.
Well, it's better than GLaDOS.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say Portal 2. Portal 2 moment.
Mm.
Yeah, this is not like that. I can tell you right now, if you go up to the guy and start going, Dr. Sheen, we know it's you. Snap out of it. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I don't care
believe
how
in
high
you.
you roll.
It's a
Then-
potato.
Yeah, full transference. Try to extend his lifespan. Seems
Ah.
like what's going on here.
I mean, that's basically what I suspected to be the case when I. Actually, no,
Uh.
no, not really. But yeah, I think we've learned as much as we can. Let's meet John outside.
Crap. No, we don't know the weakness yet.
I mean, I suspect I know what the weakness is based upon the video room and the Pokemon episode saying weak to fire and so on and so forth. Fire weak to water and so on and so forth. But yeah.
Oh yeah. if a fire Pokemon is weak to water, then a human Pokemon is weak to.
Machine guns.
You know,
Fun.
Fair.
fuck, that might actually work. It's a good thing none of you have automatic weapons.
No.
I got teeth on my hands.
You know what is real?
And everywhere else.
You know the biggest weakness to a human is social ostracization. We'll just have to convince his wife to yell at his penis.
Ah.
So, confirmation from Vixie that she has a toothy anus as well as everything else.
Well, that's wonderful.
So
Anyway,
just another dog at his head.
I
I
mean, you could try.
I leave the basement and go meet John at the front of the drive.
You all meet up. There's a dog, there's a you, there's another you, and there's a third you. You all know who you were.
Bark.
Which one was I again?
You were the second you.
Ah, okay.
Yellow Shank.
Yes. What is it, John? What the emergency?
Ash was attacking the animal center.
Oh.
And it turns out there's been a lot more injuries than we thought there were, as it was rather full whenever I dropped her off.
I mean, I suppose this is good news. I'm sure the police are on it, right?
They weren't there when I looked, though they might be there now.
What?
just
They were
in
also
case.
in the
Did you
hospital.
find anything?
Well, a couple of bits of
Mhm.
information, but nothing supremely useful for this current.
Well, we understand how that thing came to be.
Yes, we believe that Dr. Sheen is had his personality transferred inside the
So
child we encountered, the faceless weird thing.
Mm.
But we can talk about that on the way then, if
yes,
it's
the
an
child.
emergency.
Yes, the child
Yeah.
by the name of Daniel.
As I basically tell everyone to pile in if we want to stop this thing, or do you think we should stay here and investigate further?
Ah, hello Heidi, how are you? Good girl, good girl.
Oh, look at cute little doggy.
I pet
The
Heidi.
dog does not respond.
Apparently not.
Oh. I said bark.
I didn't hear you.
It didn't come
I
through.
kneel down and just like pat its head. Fully.
Wagging tail.
Mm.
Tail wag.
Wag wag.
Pat pat.
But yes, we believe they were
Richie, Rich.
definitely created inside. I assume we're driving while we're talking. Definitely were created there. We found a vat clone vat Venomajig there.
I feel I should point out, Horse, that if you don't fulfill your cult-given
Yeah,
task before the end of this adventure, you do lose favor with the cult.
I was just about to ask that as soon as someone
Okay.
as soon as I can.
Carry on.
Well, ask the
Okay, then.
question: do you lose faith with the cult if you?
All
don't?
right then. If I were, am I in a position to dispute this order? Like, okay, we'll do the investigation here to see if he's a shapeshifter, or have they already like come to the conclusion that yes, he is a absolute shapeshifter?
I mean, they do not. You do not have a way to like mentally talk to them back. You just get orders.
Okay then. Orders were, this guy is a suspicious shapeshifter. Gotta move him out of the airplane. Goodbye. Send him
What-
back home. Okay. Well, not home. Send him back over to Europe. Okay.
Kidnap
try.
and extradite a child. That's what you were told to do.
Oh, we got the first step kind of already done. Now we got to extradite him. Yeah.
You don't
Uh,
really know where he is right now.
Well, he's with
He's
Emily.
supposed to be. You haven't seen him in a while.
I'm gonna beep Emily, the beeper. Just ask, how is child?
I doubt you have a code for that.
Just
Call her.
child.
I'll call her.
With what?
Can you not?
My phone, my mobile phone, cell phone.
You have a mobile phone?
You did say you had like a brick phone thing.
Ah, fuck. Damn it. Alright. Yeah, you try to call, it doesn't work.
Good.
Great.
There's a shitty reception. You shouldn't have got through.
Plot twist, in Minnesota, the reason this is happening is just because it's Minnesota and phones suck.
Oh, yeah, but then the beeper worked while we were in a basement. Okay.
You know that. Well, I don't know how people.
You just need a different phone plan.
You just
Well,
know the
have bad
fucking
news.
cell towers
You
will be
have
destroyed.
shitty
Look,
PMP.
the beepers use orange, and everything else is on, I don't know, Vodafone. Fuck it.
T-Mobile.
Wait, I'm
PMP.
talking about American. I'm talking about English ones. I don't know how American companies work. Whatever.
You got Verizon.
Well, I have bad news for you guys.
You
I
what?
can't seem to get in touch with Emily.
Why were you talking to Emily?
Well, I was asking to see how Daniel was doing.
I
Uh,
suddenly felt the urge to steal him.
all right. That seems like a random thing to bring up right now.
Well, we are.
I'm sure
well,
he's fine.
The child is our responsibility.
Yeah,
In
that's
the
why we
middle of
let.
the fight,
That's why we
horses on
left.
top of a building getting cell service.
That's why we left him with Emily to look after him.
Exactly, and I can't get in touch with Emily.
So by
either
by
forgot to
default, he
charge her
must be
cell
in
phone.
danger. What kind of sense does that make?
Well, given the thing that's been going on, and with what Oscar said, with the town being on fire, well, the center of the town being on fire.
We left them with instructions to run away if anything dangerous happens. They're nowhere near the center of town right now. I don't see what the problem is.
Fine, fine. It seems like you don't care about him. Okay,
I do care about. That's why I left him with someone. And that's why
I said that out
didn't
of
want to.
character. I dropped the accent on purpose.
Out of character, if you had lied to us and said that you got a call to say he was in trouble beforehand, that would have been more convincing.
Just say ring ring and act like you're answering the phone and he's in trouble.
Quick, Heidi, become a phone.
Give him
Ring,
a pack
ring.
of cigarettes.
Ring, ring. All right.
Yeah, okay.
It's
that's
just like
that's fine.
Adventure Time with Jake.
Doesn't
He's
seem
like,
like
you can't do a horse. It's like, I can't do a phone quite right.
Mm.
So I just look like a brick.
well, at least no one's gonna miss the child then.
All right, so you guys are heading towards the animal shelter.
Or another alternative idea, you could say you want to check on the child yourself and split off from us.
Actually,
Would you rather I dropped you off?
Sure. I am worried for my friend as well, because the town's in
Yes.
not in a good state.
We're probably going to need all the help we can get, but that is a valid concern. Just be careful. Apparently, this thing is fast, if I remember right.
I'm not one really to shoot or fight. I did most of the thinking by now.
Neither am I, but I'm willing to help. $40 on the line here.
I am rather shaky about combat.
I would like to point out, Oscar, that technically you have already earned the $40
Yeah,
because the cat is with the kid.
that's true. I said it as a joke to say like I care about the $40 more than the danger, but yeah. it's
Oh,
fine.
I thought knowing you might have just meant that.
No, that's fine. Okay, so we'll drive there.
Yeah.
We'll get Liz to split up from us because
Splitting the party.
yeah, it's fine.
I'm
All right,
sorry.
so where was it you told her to go?
Home. I believe it was either my home or her home.
I believe it's
I
her
think it
home.
must have been her home then. All right. I mean, when you guys pull up at her home, guess what? There's no car there.
Yay.
Oh, seems you were right to worry. She is actually missing.
Use your beeper to beep her, please.
Well, I did beat her. I did call her as well. No answer.
Well,
Uh,
maybe
where-
now you have service.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll call her. Ring, ring.
Oh my god, the same thing happens as every other time anyone in this campaign has tried doing that.
Don't have
All right. Trying to go. I'm gonna run in just to see if maybe she left a note or something.
Yeah, I'll help look
Oh,
around as
You
well.
run in, okay, you slam against the front door as you notice it is both closed and locked.
Great. What kind of cult subordinate doesn't give them the keys to their house and the
I
password?
don't know. She's your
I'm kidding.
character.
I know.
Do you have the keys?
You know what? I technically, sure, I have her key. Like, I have a
Alright.
copy.
Probably is.
You gonna open the door with them, or are you
Yes.
just gonna stand there rubbing your
I'm
face?
gonna open.
Okay, you open the door. It's the inside of her house.
I will.
Everything looks a little disturbed from when she initially got together stuff for that pack you wanted. But you don't see her shoes here or anything.
No shoes. Any sign? Anything that could point to what happened? Why did she just leave?
Yeah, that's basically what I was going to assist with. I'm going to use my connect the dot thingamajig to ask where the next critical event is, and basically look for signs of where they have been, where they've gone to.
Actually, as a hunch, did I happen to see my vehicle? Oh, I don't know, crash along whenever I went through. Do I need to make a memory check or something?
I think I guess it really depends. I mean, you would recognize your own car, right?
I should hope so. I mean, there's probably dozens of other cars that look similar, but I generally know what my car would look like. Yes.
Tell me you don't
Well,
have the
I'll just
GPS
say
track.
retroactively. While at the time you think you saw part of your car like when you were sort of driving away from the animal sanctuary. You now that you're thinking back on it, you think you may have seen your other car sort of parked in that area where everyone was running away from.
Oh my god.
I mean, it
Okay.
seemed like
I
such a
see what time
stupid
it
thing to pay attention to at the time.
All right. I guess I don't need to ask my own question.
I check to see what time it is.
If you had asked your question, I would point out that you had to go around the animal rescue shelter to get here. So the direct path would have been just directly through the middle of this town.
Right.
All
So
right.
Leads us in.
Halo's Oscar is with me in the house, right? Or did he stay
Yes,
behind?
I'm with
Okay.
you in the home.
All right. So I'm not alone. Okay. I just want to know that. Okay, we're get back in the car, I guess.
Oh,
You check your watch and it says it's like 5 p.m. now.
Great.
it's okay. That's it for the day.
Think
Everyone
they're
go
near the
home.
animal shelter. I say
Animal
with
shelter time. Let's go.
exasperatedly.
What? I'm not paying for overtime. You people go home.
Let's go to sleep. Fail the adventure.
It's literally Oscar doesn't want to pay us. All right, we failed.
Yeah.
I mean, that is genuinely a choice. You can do that.
I will mention it.
We can come back next week, and I will explain like what happened as a result of you leaving Ash to continue. Like he'll leave town and start doing other shit in the world, basically.
He's really the reason of 9/11.
You see, these pictures were
Yeah.
doctored. In fact, the big
Every-
Charizard flew into the
'cause
Twin
it-
Towers.
It was
is
all blamed
poss-
on Al Qaeda, but it was
it is-
actually Ash.
It is possible to fail adventures in this, and for everyone you fail, 9/11 comes closer to happening again.
Again.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
we
so-
could prevent 9/11?
when the day comes up, like there will be more planes.
There's actually like 7.
More
Like,
towers destroyed.
Every adventure you fail, another plane. If you fail like one of the ones that is declared to be a world-ending adventure, the planes now carry nukes.
Yeah. I was gonna say, do
And
other
they all
building...
crash into the World Trade Center at the same time.
Oh right. Then it is just
Well-
the World Trade Center. It's not like the Empire State
Well, actually, if
Building
you
or
think
some
about
shit.
it, so far there's already 3 planes, so Ash would make 4 if we fail this one.
It's not that Ash flies the plane. It's just through an amalgamation of circumstances, he somehow influences there to be another terrorist involved, and thus another plane.
An entirely unrelated terrorist group also.
On the same day,
On the
they all
same
plan their
day.
schedules together. It's like it makes it easier. More panic.
They just
Jesus.
unrelated. It's one.
It's just a coincidence. They're all like, "Oh, I guess we all have the same idea in mind to attack on the same day at the same time. Look at us go, guys!
Every terrorist
so much
organization
better, more
succeeds
terrorist
for
shit."
every venture we fail.
Anywho.
It's
Yeah.
like, Jesus Christ, how did Al Qaeda become the owners of America?
Well, they do have all the oil. No, that's not true. That's the Saudis.
Hussein Obama.
And even then, like the oil, like compared to literally the arms profits in America, the oil isn't that much of a controlling share. When the Middle East kept doing oil embargoes to try to fuck with Israel just because they hate Jews, that's part of the reason America just went, "You stop that! I'm going to invade you now."
Okay, I think we're done
Basically,
with it.
stop fucking with the Jews. They've got powerful friends.
I
and long
say-
noses.
It's 5 o'clock. Oscar says, "Well, the day is done. If you guys want to go home, that's end of."
Oh
end
no,
of-
we're finishing this. I'm finishing this at least. I look at
I'm
John to see
checking
what
on
he...
I'm at least checking on my van. Oh, and side note, the female.
The female.
I was gonna say the female doctor, but I don't even know if she's a doctor.
the female specimen.
That is
So
just gonna have
what
to
she
be.
said she was into was magic, so you could maybe throw out witch.
You know what? Mage. The female mage said that it's entirely possible
You're-
that he
I-
might be able to be captured in his own Pokeballs. Did you
I-
carry some out with you?
We didn't find any in there.
No, I just have the one I got from my desk here. That's it.
One is good.
You got one? Oh,
Yes.
All we need-
I want to appreciate the birth of MGTOW really early. From you just going females right away.
Yes, you sure have a way with the ladies, John.
For her name.
Yes.
Does your name happen to be Elliot? Last name
Roger.
Anyways,
But do people not know about the Elliot Rodgers shootings? Okay, well
No.
I do.
he's the kind of person who would call women females.
Like a Ferengi.
Also, I'm not sure if he killed anyone in the actual shootings, but he stabbed his roommate to death like 100 fucking
Jesus.
times. I think he might have killed one like woman in the shooting. I think that's
oh yeah,
what
he was at the sorority. He wanted to shoot up, but it was closed.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Locked.
Yeah, so he for various reasons decided that like women not wanting to sleep with him were one of the biggest problems in like his life. He's written this huge manifesto. There's a lot to it. It seems like there are a lot of family issues and a controlling mother and shit, but the end point is that he was like literally that cliche of I am owed sex, therefore women must die.
He's a
So
massive.
he tries to shoot up the sorority, but it's closed and he couldn't get in. So he just drives past a few other sororities and just kind of shoots out the window.
He's
of
a
his
massive
dog.
loser.
God.
We get it.
No,
He
no.
really failed.
First, I think he just shoots two girls walking down the street as he sees the sororities closed.
Oh shit.
But he does try to shoot at other sororities while driving around. I know that happened.
Just that one was also closed. He's like, damn, this really isn't my day.
Yeah, and
Damn.
apparently the reason he stabbed his roommate because he like walked in on him like preparing guns or something. Oh wait, no. He planned
I thought
to
you were
stab
gonna
the
say
roommate.
walked in.
Um,
I thought you were gonna say walked in with him having sex.
the
Because my
This
narrative.
isn't fair.
I mean,
Let's go against my narrative.
he does say that kind of thing. It's like this one person who was a nerd has a girlfriend, but I don't. That
Maybe.
kind of thing, like all over his manifesto. But yeah, I just remembered in the manifesto he does talk about how he plans to kill the roommate first and then go on a killing spree.
Yeah, it might be because he has a manifesto and the will to kill people if he doesn't get his way. Maybe that's why he doesn't have a girlfriend. Anywho,
I mean,
All right, I wait for Oscar to get out of the car.
I didn't know we were getting out of the car, but okay.
weren't we discussing getting into the car? Wasn't that where we were?
Yeah, I'm getting into the car. I'm sitting in someone's lap. No. sitting in the back seat.
I mean,
But yeah,
there's enough seats for all
Okay,
of us.
yeah. What happened in that moment was everyone was agreeing to stay except Heidi, who didn't say anything, and then you asked about the Pokeballs, and then mentioned the female.
Heidi barks in encouragement.
The hollow one.
let's just hope we don't need more than one.
We call them bowling balls because they got 3
I-
holes.
Is
Yeah.
it some sort of? I mean, do you want to take it? You're probably better at it with me than me. Talking to John.
I can try, though. I was thinking of trying to shoot it in the leg first to make it easier to catch, honestly.
Well,
Just keep it away from Heidi. We don't want Heidi just being sucked into the thing.
I don't think that's how it would work. But all right.
We don't know how it works.
Well,
don't-
John appears to be the only person in the canon who's actually watched or seen anything about Pokemon, so
This is-
he's going for an easier catch by lowering its health first.
Yes.
That's all right. Let's
Yeah.
get our move on. Get the
Well,
engine.
I was
going.
more thinking real life terms of limiting his mobility to literally make it easier for him to hit. But yes, that works too.
On the way there, I mentioned that they have metal skeletons. They're basically robots with human flesh around them,
Then
including
need
the
to
boy.
encourage-
I think we could just kill them both with conventional weapons just as well.
Yeah, but once we get there, I first would like to get Heidi to see if she knows if the thing is still here. Or is it obvious?
Okay. When you get down to the animal shelter, you notice the fire is stopped. You no longer hear the sounds of screaming people. You see a path of destruction all the way up the street.
Oh fuck!
Do we smell flesh?
Well, then
You do
Probably
smell a
burning
small amount of
flesh.
burning flesh, yes.
Great.
There's
Alright.
also
Take it.
water everywhere.
Mm,
Like,
Then, yeah,
everywhere.
I follow it and attempt to do. Well, do we want to attempt to do a drive-by?
Well, find the car. Find your car first.
I mean, drive-bys, are they effective with just like single shot weapons?
She did say if we shoot in the head, we'd probably could kill it.
I'm guessing if we're driving by, it's going to be less likely to land a hit.
Either way, we need to find it. And I do look for my car, since Elizabeth. Yes, Elizabeth wanted to know where.
Worried for my friend.
So yeah, because time moves as you move, the event that was happening at the animal shelter is no longer ongoing.
Good
Yeah,
job,
I know.
John. You could have stopped it there.
You're the one with the guns.
Actually, I had a knife. You guys had the guns, remember?
Well, we left you disarmed. I wouldn't have taken the rifle if it meant it'd leave you disarmed. I could have just gotten another shotgun.
Anyways, we now have a clear path to follow. As. Yeah,
You do. It's going towards Town Hall. What a
Alright.
lovely place.
Should we
Ooh, those wackos in there.
should we get the second car? Maybe ram it if necessary.
Ram the second car.
works. Does my car look mostly intact, or did it get wrecked?
Well, now you're actually coming close to investigate your car. You notice that, well, from the angle you initially approach, it looks perfectly fine. Absolutely beautiful, pristine.
Even the bloodstains are
The
missing.
half on the other side of it is, it's mostly gone.
Is it the driver's side?
This is America, so yes.